Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Frank from my car. I'm going to talk about something good. This is good. You don't want to miss it. All right? Important. Don't go anywhere. Hey, what's up, everybody? So you can see that I am actually recording this from my car. So I am so busy that I have to fit things in when I can. I'm actually sitting here waiting for track practice to start. There are my athletes over there. Well, where'd they go? Guess they went onto the track. Yep, gonna start soon, so I gotta finish this. Anyway, I want to talk about something I think is very important. That is leadership. And I'm gonna start off by telling a story. So I remember when I was a young lieutenant, pretty much just got out of the military and went to the Mojave Desert to do some training with my unit. I was in a field artillery unit. I was about 22, 23 years old, in charge of about 45 men, ages 18 to 45. And I was digging a foxhole. So as part of our exercises, our men had to dig foxholes. So I asked them to dig a foxhole, and I jumped in there and started digging it with them. And well, the battery commander came over to me and called me aside. Lieutenant Rivera, come here. And I went over to him, and he told me, that's not your job. You're not supposed to be digging that foxhole. That's for your men to do. And I said, yes, sir. Saluted him. Wrong hand, actually, so because his camera's flipped. Anyway, I saluted him, and I jumped right back into the foxhole and finished digging it with my men. What is the point of that story? The point is that just that little gesture, being willing to do something or ask them to do something that I was also willing to do, went a long way. When we were called to go to war in the first Gulf War, we had each other's back. There was that respect there. There's nothing we wouldn't have done for each other because they knew me as a lieutenant, as a leader, was willing to do whatever it took, all right, to set the example, to be in their best interest, whatever. And I just think that today a lot of people are put into these leadership positions that really have no damn business being there, right? I mean, they have a good sales record. They knew somebody. They were nice to somebody. All of a sudden, they're put in charge of people and expected to lead them. And really, honestly, all they're doing is managing. They're not leading at all. Another story is I had two managers at a major Fortune 100 company. The first one listened to an idea that I had. I felt that this idea could greatly increase sales. Now, implementing this idea was going outside of the boundaries of what we were actually required to do in the company. But it made sense, and he believed in it. So he said, you know what, Frank? I would like you to teach this to the rest of the district members. There were 10 of us. And I'm going to run interference for you. So if there is any question from upper management, I'm going to run interference, and we're going to implement this and see how it works. Well, that year, 8 out of 10 of us ended up winning the sales award because of this implementation. But he ran interference for me. Manager number 2, downsizing time. You know how that goes, right? Didn't even have my back. I mean, how in the world are you going to downsize 8 out of the top 10 people in the country in sales? They have a performance issue. But the bottom line is he didn't have my back. Not once, not at all. And that was because that manager was looking out for his best interest. Good leaders are willing to sacrifice, all right? Sacrifice for their people. And believe me, when you make that sacrifice, it does come back in big, positive ways. But there are a lot of people out there that are just not willing to make that sacrifice because it's all about, well, what if I get fired? How am I gonna get by? What am I gonna do? It's always I. And what they always say, there's no I in teamwork. So, to me, that's not a good leader. Good leaders have to be willing to stick their neck out and sacrifice. That is one reason I truly believe, even though while I was going through it at the United States Military Academy, that they broke us all down that first year. We had to serve the upperclassmen. We had to deliver their laundry. We had to deliver their newspaper. We had to get our rooms inspected. We had to know how many ice cubes they wanted in their water or whatever. I mean, we did all these things that seemed so meaningless at the time, but now in retrospect, I see it was because we had to learn how to serve others first, and that makes a great leader. So I just wanted to get this out there. think about that next time that you think, you know what, I'm a great leader. Oh, great, I got promoted. I'm a manager. All right, what the hell are you doing with that? Are you really trying to develop your people, or are you just simply managing? Because honestly, anybody can manage. Anybody can manage. You know, if you're a manager, you can manage a stack of papers. All right, you can manage toothpicks or even Q-tips, whatever. You're not a leader. All right, you got to be a leader. Remember that. I got to get to practice. I'm out. Peace. God bless. Hope this helps.
Opportunity. I know